The internet exploded overnight after an alleged backstage incident between Nelly and Ashanti that nobody saw coming. According to an insider, the couple had what fans are calling a playful but real moment right after Ashanti wrapped up her performance. The source claims Nelly wasn't angry, but he was definitely caught off guard when Ashanti came dangerously close to performing the iconic lap dance move she's known for during her early 2000 sets, and apparently he didn't expect that at all. The insider said Nelly allegedly pulled Ashanti aside the moment she stepped off stage, whispering something that sounded half protective, half teasing. According to the report, he told her, "I thought we cut the lap dance part. You were only going to do the stand dance." The wording instantly became a trending meme online, with fans editing clips of Nelly looking shocked every time Ashanti bent even 1 inch too low during the performance. And while fans were laughing, they also noted something else. Nelly's tone felt like more than a joke. What happened next is what really sent social media spiraling. The insider claims Nelly pointed at the male dancer, described online as the white boy with the curls, and said, "If that boy touches my wife, I'm knocking him out on stage." Now, fans have been debating whether he was joking, being protective, or letting the husband instincts come out a little too strong. But either way, people said it revealed just how deeply attached he is to Ashanti, especially since the two welcomed baby Kareem and settled into their new married life. As the clip circulated, fans began stitching reactions on TikTok, calling it peak husband behavior. Others said Nelly was being dramatic, especially since this is Ashanti, a woman who has built her career on sexy, choreographed routines. One comment with thousands of likes read, "Ashanti invented the onstage flirtation. Nelly knew the assignment when he married her." Still, the tone of the alleged confrontation made people wonder if Nelly wasn't just joking. Maybe he was caught off guard by how much the crowd loved seeing Ashanti tap back into her sultry era. But the real surprise was Ashanti's reaction. According to the same insider, she just laughed, brushed his chest, and said, "The performance was great." Fans believe this shows how secure she is in herself and her marriage. She didn't feed into the possessiveness, but she also didn't dismiss his emotion. The moment allegedly ended with Nelly hugging her tight and saying, "All this is mine." And that line sent the internet into a frenzy of interpretations. Some fans said the comment was romantic, symbolic of a man proud of the woman he chose. Others argued it felt a little territorial, especially considering Ashanti is a performer first, wife second when she steps on that stage. But as usual, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, a mix of playful ownership and genuine passion that has always defined their relationship, even years before they got married. Adding fuel to the fire, a separate report claimed the dancer himself looked confused when Ashanti switched from the stand choreography into something spicier. TikTok users slowed down the performance, pointing out the moment she leaned in slightly and the dancer hesitated, almost as if he remembered the backstage rule at the last second. Fans joked that the man must have felt Nelly's energy from backstage, like a protective aura warning him not to get too comfortable. The alleged insider also hinted that Nelly has always been vocal about certain dance moves during Ashanti shows, not in a controlling way, but more like a husband who knows exactly how the audience responds when Ashanti turns the dial up a little too high. The source said he's protective, not restrictive, but last night's moment might have blurred the lines, at least in the eyes of fans watching the drama unfold. What made the moment even more intense was the timing. Ashanti's performance was already trending because people said she looked extra confident and extra bold, and some even speculated she was channeling the energy of a woman who knows her man is watching. Whether that's true or just fan imagination, the chemistry between them only added fuel to the narrative. But as the story gained traction, another unexpected detail surfaced. Someone close to the couple allegedly said this wasn't the first time a performance sparked a heated but loving exchange between them. If that's true, fans are now wondering just how many backstage moments like this the public never got to see, and whether this latest one might reveal something deeper brewing beneath the surface. And that's where things take a turn, because the insider claims there was one detail from last night that Nelly hasn't addressed publicly yet, and it might change the way fans view the entire exchange. As the story continued to unfold online, new alleged details emerged about what happened after Nelly hugged Ashanti backstage. According to the same insider, the hug lasted longer than usual, not a quick embrace, but something that felt like Nelly grounding himself. The source claims he whispered something to her, something fans believe was tied to a deeper conversation they've had privately about balancing marriage with performance boundaries, and the moment hinted at something more emotional beneath the surface. Fans online began theorizing that Nelly wasn't reacting reacting to the dancer at all. He was reacting to how overwhelmingly the crowd responded to Ashanti's fierceness on stage. Some commenters said it's the kind of pride that scares a man a little, especially when the spotlight hits the woman he loves with full force. One tweet that went viral read, "Nelly looked like a man realizing he married a goddess and now has to share her with 20,000 screaming fans." The idea gained traction, sparking debates about intimacy, fame, and how public adoration affects relationships. Meanwhile, another report surfaced claiming that Ashanti later joked with her team about the moment, allegedly saying he knows what he signed up for. Fans loved this energy, praising her confidence and calling it classic Ashanti energy, sweet, funny, and unbothered. But behind that playful exterior, the insider said Ashanti understands that Nelly's protectiveness comes from a place of love, especially after everything they've been through: breakup, years apart, reconciliation, marriage, and parenthood. But the plot thickened when someone close to the production crew claimed Nelly wasn't the only one making comments backstage. The dancers themselves allegedly noticed his energy the moment they walked off stage. One dancer said he felt like Nelly was watching every move, not in a threatening way, but in a classic husband trying to hold it together way that had the entire room trying not to laugh. Things got even more interesting when fans pointed out that Ashanti's confidence has visibly increased since becoming a mother. They believe she's performing with a renewed sense of power, the kind that comes from being loved, supported, and grounded at home. Some viewers said last night's performance wasn't just sexy, it was symbolic of a woman in her prime, balancing motherhood, marriage, music, and new opportunities like their upcoming reality TV expansion. But not everyone saw it the same way. Some fans worried that this type of reaction from Nelly, even if joking, hinted that there might be underlying tension about how public Ashanti can be with her sensuality. A few even questioned whether these behind-the-scenes conversations happen more often than the public realizes. But the insider pushed back, insisting their relationship is built on honesty, humor, and mutual respect, and that neither of them takes these moments too seriously. In fact, the insider said Nelly later apologized to the dancer, jokingly telling him, "You were just doing your job, man. She just surprised both of us." The dancer reportedly laughed it off, saying he knew fans would twist the moment into something dramatic. That moment alone reassured many people online that things weren't nearly as intense as social media made them seem, but still juicy enough to keep fans talking. But the conversation didn't end there. Hours later, fans dug up an old interview where Nelly admitted he's always been a little territorial in relationships, but has worked on it as he matured. Clips of that interview resurfaced, and suddenly people saw last night's moment as a blend of old instincts and new love, a man balancing his past personality with the stability he's built with Ashanti and baby Kareem. But the real twist came when someone claimed Ashanti later told her glam team, "He knows I love him. He just had a moment." Fans took this as a sign that she's the anchor of their relationship, the calm energy, the grounding presence, the one who keeps everything steady. And the way she handled the moment only added to her reputation as a woman who navigates fame with grace while prioritizing her family. But what the insider revealed next is what truly shook fans, a hint that the performance wasn't the only thing Nelly reacted to that night. According to the source, there's something else that happened backstage, something that hasn't gone public yet. And if true, it could change the narrative around the entire incident.